Okay, we're on. So I am here with Suzanne Lakey with Southern Ties Boutique, located in Farmington. If you haven't been there, you need to check it out. I know right now you can't check it out physically, but you can certainly check it out online. So Suzanne, thanks for joining us. I know business has probably looked a little different here lately.
For sure, yeah. But not bad.
Yeah.
It's different.
Well, good. It's causing all of us to adapt, isn't it?
I think so. And it's not like in a bad way. It's just a way that we all have to kind of figure out.
Yep, that's right. I know. I was telling the other folks earlier, I'm like, well, I'll come out with a new skill after this is over. So,
yeah, for sure.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I sent you the questions so you kind of know what's coming at you. But the first question I thought you could share with us, just introduce yourself to folks who are listening or watching online. Obviously, they know you're with Southern Ties Boutique, but let them know a little bit about you personally.
That's scary. Okay, awesome. I'm super excited to be here. I appreciate the opportunity. And I'm Suzanne Lakey. So I grew up here in Farmington, right by the drag strip. So I'm Farmington born and bred. Our family lives in Advance now, but when the store opportunity came available, it just kind of was a God thing, and I jumped onto that. So as far as me, I'm married to my high school sweetheart, 20 years. We just celebrated 20 years, which is crazy. I'm not that old. We got married when we were like 10. So we have 4 girls, ages 15 to 5. So the biggest change for me during all this is the homeschooling aspect, which is mainly I'm just a referee at this point. But that's basically it. I've always had like a passion for working with ladies specifically and community. Like I'm very community focused. So I think that's why I love the boutique so much.
Yeah. Well, I think it's the perfect fit for you. When I found out you were going to be the next owner, I was like, well, I can't think of anybody who would be better suited for it. So, and I think I think a lot of people felt that way. So it was a good move. Okay, next question, in 30 seconds or less, and if you need to have a few more seconds, that's fine. Yeah, tell us a little bit about your business as far as, what you offer, how, just tell us, what's your elevator speech?
Got it. Yeah, it's not perfected, but basically Southern Ties Boutique, it's a ladies apparel boutique. We're located in Farmington. Moxville is their address. But we have outfits, clothing, accessories, gifts, things basically for your everyday lady. I'm big on really encouraging everybody in every size that God made them completely special and amazing. So we typically carry everything size small to 3X. I see no difference in size. I think that makes us a little bit different than some boutiques, which I love. Also, as far as accessories go, we try to carry things that are very unique and different and that you can't get everywhere else. So our kind of tagline is Southern style with class. That's kind of what we are.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I think that says it well. I know you have several local gals who work with you. You want to give them a little shout out?
Yeah, we have the best team. The Southern Ties gals, as I call them, are amazing. Crystal's actually here now. She's working hard over there. The other ladies are kind of not working right this second, but I hope they'll be back. But I know you guys, if you've been in here, I hope that all my girls have treated you with love and respect that you deserve, because we really pride ourselves on customer service, and I want you to come in and feel like you're right at home when you're shopping here. So our ladies are awesome. If they're not, you better tell me.
Yeah, I think you've got some good ones. So, okay, tell us, as far as during this quarantine COVID-19 crisis that we're dealing with, obviously local businesses are having to change the way they operate. So what are some things that Southern Ties is doing differently to stay in front of their customers?
So it's kind of been a progression, but where we're at right now is basically we're down to almost free shipping on everything. we're doing everything online based.
Mhm.
So there's multiple ways to shop, and I think people like a different platform. So some people really like just the website, and the website is amazing. We've worked really, really hard to get it always up to date and on top of what we have in inventory, so it's never like something pictured that we don't actually have. So the website is kind of the first spot that people need to go to shop, and that's just southerntiesboutique.com.
Okay.
That's the easiest way. Another way that people can shop is through our Facebook. They're called wall drops, and people apparently don't know what a wall drop is. So a wall drop is basically an outfit, or for instance, one of us wearing an outfit, and it's a photo posted on the Facebook wall. You can shop directly from that. You can literally just say, sold the shirt she's wearing or whatever, and we'll add it into your cart. And the third way, and there's a lot of other ways, but the third way to shop is through our live sales. So we try to go live every day in some form or fashion. So we try to do like a lunchtime live, a nighttime live. If you didn't watch last night, she really missed out. But I definitely, I want to give everybody options of how they like to shop. Some people are visual. Some people just want me to tell them this matches. Some people want me to show them. So we try to give you all the options. But that's kind of the top three. So the website, the Facebook group, which is Southern Ties Boutique, and then the live shows.
Okay.
So,
yeah, I haven't watched.
Everything is basically free right now for everybody. I mean, if you order under $20, we try to do like a $3.99, like super reasonable. But yeah.
Well, I have not watched the Facebook Live from last night, but I have seen some of the photos, so I'm gonna have to check it out because it looks like it was a hoot.
We're here to keep everybody entertained. So
Hey.
it's okay. Yeah.
That it looks like it was definitely that. So, well, now tell me, because I'm one of those folks who probably do not understand the whole wall drop thing.
It's okay.
So
I'm here for you.
So now I'm learning. So when you all post a picture, whether it's like the pants and the shirt and the shoes are laid out,
right?
I just comment on it, and then you go in, and then you send me what I owe.
So that's one thing I think that's different about us a little bit. We're an online boutique right now, but we're still the same. We're still Southern Ties. So our ladies are still online. We're still interacting with you. It's just different because we're not face to face. We're like behind the camera or behind a computer, and you can't see us, but we're still here. So yes, anything you see, and if you like it, you just say, I want that, or message us or whatever, and we'll see if we have it in your size. And if we do, we'll add it right into your cart.
Okay. That sounds.
It's like a virtual assistant.
Yeah. Well, that's good. I'm glad you explained it, because I, like I said, I wasn't sure. I thought it was just you were just showing pictures of what you had in stock. So.
Yes, and I should be more clear about that, I guess, but I don't want to come across like super salesy all the time, because I do just want to show you cool things. But so I'm like, you can buy this.
Yeah. Well, let us know. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. I started to say we've all had a lot of free time, but you probably haven't had a lot of free time. So tell me though, what are some things that you've enjoyed being able to do that when life is normal, you haven't been able to do?
I think honestly, so for me we bought the business in October. So our goal going into January, which is historically a slow month for retail, no matter what. It's just January is just one of those months that you can kind of get a lot done because you're not so busy in the store coming off of like Christmas craziness.
Right.
So for me, going in January, my goal was to grow the online platform. There wasn't really an online platform with Southern Ties when I purchased it. And that's something that I'm really passionate about because I feel like we can reach so many more people that maybe don't come to Farmington.
Yeah.
It's a small town and not everybody knows where Farmington is. So I didn't want to like limit ourselves to just, even though I really want local business, I also want to make sure everybody has the chance.
Right.
So in January, we hit really hard with online marketing and online platform, growing that space. To me, it was like a total God thing that all kind of played out in the way that it did.
Absolutely.
So when we had to close the doors, we didn't have to actually close before we had to, but when we chose to close the doors, we knew that we had that online space and we really have looked forward to growing it even more.
Yeah.
So instead of being like a super negative, like, oh my gosh, we're closed, it was hard for my employees because obviously they're not working the same hours. But for me, being able to just keep growing that platform has been an amazing experience. Like, I haven't regretted it at all. So it's kind of been cool in a way. But secondly, at home with my kids, even though they are driving me like borderline insane, I have enjoyed the time with them. Like, we have had some good times. You know, we snuggle, we watch cartoons, we go on golf cart rides, we're walking in the afternoons. You know, we're spending a lot more time together in a different way. So even though it's a little hectic and I don't love it, we're making the best of it.
Right. Well, and I think that's all of us. But yeah, going back to the thing about getting the online exposure and that was a blessing that you all sort of jumped in on that at the beginning of the year.
A lot of people are asking us, in which I think my biggest fear going into it was like, everybody's getting fired, nobody has any money, nobody's going to buy clothes.
Yeah.
Clothes are kind of essential, like we don't need to be naked. But I do think that the support of our community, local and online, has been like overwhelmingly amazing.
That was my next question. Are you having good support as far as through your online events?
I mean, we'll always take more.
Yeah.
No, I think the biggest thing people ask me is like, how can we support you if we can't buy a lot right now?
Right.
To me, that's totally fine. Like, we understand that this is a crazy time for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can't buy something now, that is perfectly fine. But what you can do is support us by sharing our posts, liking our posts, commenting on our posts, just being active in our group, even if you're not shopping. You know, when we ask a question like, what's your favorite this or that, we really want to know.
Yeah.
We're asking to ask. So I think things like that, people don't know the power in just a simple comment, like how much that means to us and how much it means to our group as a whole.
Right.
I think that camaraderie of women, just kind of, we're all here together. You know, like I'll post a funny picture of me and my girls and
Mm-hmm.
say we're trying to get through the day, and it has nothing to do with clothes, but it's just the point that we're all kind of doing this together.
Yeah.
So that's important.
Yeah. Well, that's a good point, because I don't think folks realize just having that engagement on your page, even like you said, even if you can't buy something, it's helping. You know, you never know who you may introduce Southern Ties to who lives in California. So,
Exactly.
So.
Yeah. So.
Okay, well, I got one more question for you, and the reason I keep looking down is because I'm reading the questions off my phone, so I'm not trying to be rude. Okay, I said this to you yesterday, that this is the just for fun question. If you could have one of these secret powers, which would you choose? Would you want to be able to teleport, read minds, or be invisible?
Oh my gosh. It's so hard because I think I like all of them. But it's hard. Like, I really think I can already read minds. I mean, I know exactly what my kids are doing, so yeah. I'm good with that one. But I think teleport would be awesome. Honestly, like, I'm gonna cry. I wasn't gonna get emotional about this. But being able to like go back in time and like sit down with my grandparents and like talk about my kids and like what's going on with them, like. Obviously, I'm gonna cry. I think that would be amazing. Like, I don't know if teleport means forward or backward.
Hey, we'll go forward or backwards. That's right.
I think it would just be amazing. Like, I miss them so much, and being here, like back in Farmington in this general store space, like this used to be a general store. I don't know. I just think it would be cool to see like their reaction of like what we're doing here.
Yeah. Yes, I totally agree. So. Okay, well, I think that wraps us up. And do you have anything else you want to mention before we hop off?
Yes, you seriously just like the post, comment, share this interview. Be part of the change. And I think you know, I told my husband, I'm like, I truly think this whole process is going to change like the face of all small town businesses. It's made everybody kind of branch out and be a little uncomfortable, but I think most people are taking it and growing from it, and seeing that is incredible. But it takes a village, you know, it takes everybody working together to share. So that's what we have to do.
Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, I appreciate it. You have a lot of good information. I hope, can't agree more. I hope folks will share this, because that's the only way we can get the word out. But Well, I will let you go and hope you have a good rest of the afternoon and a good weekend.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thanks, Wendy.
See you. Bye.
Thanks.